I'll tell you what, you got a great sounding radio station there. 754 Southeastern Pennsylvania, back quiet.
Down a bit, but that's some nice sounding audio, whatever you're talking on. It's good sounding. There are times in the year, I mean, the S9, but it, like to skip as it's up and down. But yeah, this Lazy H antenna, I built it specifically to talk to my friends up there in Pennsylvania. That was the whole reason for this homemade antenna, was to aim it straight at you guys. 73 is Night Ranger in South Carolina.
Hey, Night Ranger, South Carolina, 441 back at you with the video gate rolling, where you're hitting S9 to 10 over 9 on my antique Tram Titan radio.
Yeah, you hit me at 8 plus that time. I've had the video going, let's see, it's been going for an hour and 8 minutes now, so I should have plenty of video gate material, and I'm going to keep it running there as long as I can hear Pennsylvania.
Hey, you got a copy to 1556, Allentown, PA, come on.
556 Pennsylvania, I got you as well. I think I got the number right. Night Ranger, South Carolina.
Hello, Night Ranger. Hello, Night Ranger. Night Train Mobile, Pennsylvania.
Okay, 156.
Night Ranger.
That's that time you anywhere from that that time. It skips up and down a bunch. It's coming in good.
No problem. It ain't bothering the audio or nothing.
I can't get in there edgewise.
Hey, Night Ranger in South Carolina, the Night Train Mobile is trying to get on your antenna. 441 on this antique radio station with the video gate.
Real busy on my end. I got several states in there, so I'll listen hard. But go ahead, Night Train. Normally I can hear you bass real well. So I think you're on the mobile, but I'll make the extra effort to listen. Go ahead, Night Train.
Yeah, tell me, I'm on the mobile. I'm in the mobile right about now near Night Ranger. I just thought maybe I'd try and see if I can get on your antenna there. 10-4.
Yeah, I heard you, Night Train. I got you on the video gate. You're anywhere from S1 to S6, but I heard your mobile.
Hey, Roger, I appreciate it. All right, let me step on back. That's all I really wanted. Appreciate that there, 441. Night Ranger, Night Train Mobile back on the side.
Okay, Night Train. Good sounding mobile. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's got nice. You're making a good trip that time. Anywhere from S1 to S6. It's up and down, but I heard you plain as day. 73 is Night Ranger, South Carolina.
Hey, Roger, Night Train Mobile clear. Thanks for the flower. Thanks for the break. I'm back quiet.
Yeah, Night Ranger, man, you're just coming in solid the whole time. I got that whole conversation there, so we'll get Night Train on the internet checking that stuff out. I think we'll get him internet savvy yet. How about you, Night Ranger, Spitfire, 441.
Yeah, I'm still here, and I wasn't sure if you were talking to somebody else. I was just pausing, but I still hear you just fine, Spitfire. There's another station up in Pennsylvania calling too. I want to acknowledge him. I didn't get his number, but somebody came in there with him. But I hear the other station as well.
Well, that Lazy H antenna, that's the antenna, man. That thing brings you on up here consistently on top of the pile.
I tell you what, the Lazy H is really nice. It is. I mean, you can hear it on in. But let me tell you what, Spitfire. The 6L McCurtain array, the Lazy H is nice, but the 6L McCurtain array rocks.
Well, there's a lot of gain going on that antenna, and you got me motivated to build my own. I got all the parts laying around. I just need to find some free time, and there just doesn't seem to be any to be had here lately.
Well, I plotted it out on the Easy NEC antenna modeling software for free space. Now, I've got the unregistered version, so I can't allocate enough segments to, accurately predict it. Usually when you don't have enough segments, it actually under-predicts the gain. But even with only assigning 3 segments per section in free space, it says that thing has 9.5 dB gain over a half-wave dipole, not over isotropic. 9.5 dB gain over half-wave dipole in free space, and that's even with not enough segments to completely accurately compute the gain.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of gain. You have to have a pretty big Yagi to get that kind of gain.
Well, I've consistently gotten 20 over S9 reports out of Hawaii. There's a guy I talk to out there fairly regularly, and he's given me 20 over S9 reports. Now that was with 23-500Zs, but I've gotten S9s from him with 200 watts out of the Raider, and yeah, that thing rocks. It does. The beam on it's kind of narrow, so it's just wide enough to cover the west coast. You know, you're starting to get into Canada drops off and down to Mexico drops off, but it's 36 degree beam width. If I went any wider, like with 2 bays, 2 bays wide, I'd only cover probably half the U.S., so there's not much point, you know, in making it and going to dual bays. But I was thinking about doing dual bay lazy H's up in your direction. The 6 on the curtain rate, because it's stacked vertically, the takeoff angle won't be ideal for here to Pennsylvania. But if I put the easy H's in, it'll probably work.
How about a good pause? We're trying. We're running a good pause.
Yeah, well that thing must have